Alright, you got a Kubota skid loader that doesn't blow air out of the vents worth anything. AC condenser gets plugged up. Once you get that off, you're going to need three things. A special homemade tool. It's real simple to make. This was just a chunk of steel hydraulic line I took out of scrap iron. The important thing is that it needs to be fixed in such a way that it'll blow air directly off to the side, not out at an angle, directly off to the side, like that. It doesn't need to have that bend on the other end. That's just the way the line was shaped, but it is kind of nice for hanging on to and knowing which angle your air jet's coming out at. So that's the homemade tool. And then you're going to need something to cut a hole with right there. Just using a die grinder with a 1/4-inch drill bit chucked up into it. Hole saw would work great too. So now you can see the problem. There. That is the back side of the AC condenser. Looks like somebody took a handful of mud and packed it in there. That's the heater core. That's what it should look like. The AC condenser catches it all. Now you're going to take your shop vac and an old chunk of hose and do like that. We're going to start out putting the shop vac down into that side, and then we're going to start out blowing through this side condenser, which would be, reverse of the way that it flows. So we're going to try to blow all that mud off the back side of that, and then we'll go back and blow through the other way. We're going to start by blowing through this way. Alright, things are improving, vastly improving. Now we're going to blow it the other way. And just keep working it from both directions for a while. You can look down in there with a flashlight and you can see stuff still coming out. And I usually give the heater core a little bit too. Them aren't usually plugged up. You ding the fins up a little bit, but like I said, the dinged up fins are going to run better than how it was running. Some silicone, piece of pop can, screws. Guess if you can wait for the silicone to set up, you wouldn't need the screws. Well, another thing most people don't know is these vents here don't blow cold air. So when you're running the AC, keep them closed. There you go. Like to see a John Deere dealer come up with that. They just replaced the whole air box.